section, I am discussing about the definition of work, the equation of work, and the types of work. In our day-to-day life, if I am talking about work, that means I am doing homework, an office work, and something like that. It's totally different meaning. In physics, the work was related to quantity. That means the work is related to force as well as displacement. Okay. And for an example, if I am holding a book like this, and there is no displacement, and here I am applying no force on it, then the work is equal to 0. Work is equal to 0. If I am lifting this book in the upward direction like this, and it is displaced to a distance about 10 or 20 centimeter, and I am applying a force of 10 Newton, what is the work done? Let us calculate. Okay, that means the work is related to quantity, that is a force as well as a displacement. Then I have to return this equation as that work is equal to work W is equal to force into displacement. Here I am using 10 Newton force and displacement of about 10 centimeter. Then I have to convert a centimeter into SI unit, that is meter. That is 10 into 0.1 meter. 10 Newton into 0.1 meter. That means it is a 1 Newton meter. And Newton meter is the unit of work. Another unit is a joule. Instead of Newton meter, we can write it like this. 1 joule. Okay. Joule is the SI unit of work. Joule is the SI unit of work. And the definition of work is like this. It is defined as a force acting upon an object to cause a displacement. Okay. That means if consider a body like this, and if I am applying a force like this and displacement of the body along this direction, that means it is along the direction of force, and the displacement is D, then the work is equal to force into displacement. If suppose the force is not acted along the direction of displacement, that means if here I am drawing another picture like this, and if I am applying a force in this direction, and the displacement of the body along this direction D, it is along this direction. That means the force is not along the direction of the displacement. We know that the force is a vector quantity. Vector quantity means it has both magnitude and direction. Then a vector quantity can be resolved into two components. That means if theta means it is the angle between force and displacement, and then the force can be resolved into two components. That means if the force along this direction, it is F cos theta, and perpendicular direction, it is F sin theta. Here we notice that if theta is between the angle between F and D, then the F cos theta along this displacement. Then the work is, what is work? Work means the force along the displacement. Work along the displacement. What is the force along the displacement here? It is F cos theta. That means F cos theta into displacement. F cos theta into displacement. It's a new equation. The first equation, our first equation is W is equal to force into displacement. It is our new equation, F cos theta into displacement. What is cos theta or F cos theta? F cos theta is the force acting along the displacement. And what about F sin theta? F sin theta has no cos on the displacement. Therefore, we cannot multiply F sin theta here. Then the work is equal to F cos theta into displacement. In our higher standard can be also written as F dot D. F dot D. Dot product means it is a scalar product. Dot product means it is nothing but there is a cos theta involved in this equation. And we know that some angles, that means that if cos 0 is equal to, it is 1, and cos 90 is equal to 0, and cos 180 which is equal to minus 1, like this. And if we suppose the F is along the direction of displacement, F is force is along the direction of displacement. Along the direction of displacement means there is no angle here. Cos is cos 0, it is 1. That means if theta is equal to 0, work is equal to a maximum value. Work is a maximum value, and which is equal to F into force into displacement. That is our first equation, F into displacement. The force is along the direction of displacement. Okay, and if we suppose 90 degree means the force, suppose if we lifting that body like this, and the force is lifting this body like this, and the force is acting along this x-axis or x direction, then that force has no effect on the lifting the body. That means the work is equal to 0. Work is minimum value. Minimum value means it is a zero value. And there is another term, 180. 180 means if suppose if I am lifting the body like this, and the gravitational force means the weight of the book. The gravitational force acting downward and the displacement in the upward direction. That means the force is acting in the opposite direction of the displacement. That means theta is equal to 180 degree. Let's draw the figure like this. The force, the displacement along this direction, and force along this direction. That means the angle is a 180 degree. Then the 180 degree means the work is equal to FD cos 180. What is cos 180? It is minus value. That means the work is equal to a minus work. That means there are three types of work here. That is first one is positive work. Positive work means the force and displacement are in the same direction. And minimum or zero work means the force and displacement are perpendicular to each other. And the negative work means the force and displacement are in the opposite direction. That's all about the work. Okay, here I am discussing or I am explains some concept of work, the definition of work, and the different equations of work, something like that, and some examples of work. That's all. Thank you.